Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's your girl, Rhonda, the light. Where are my light carriers? Where are my salt? The salt of the earth and the light carriers. I just want to encourage you on today. Be that light in a very dark place. When you go into a place and you see people get a little agitated and irritated, it's nothing wrong with you. It's something right with you. Your light is irritating their darkness that they want to hold on to. And no matter how much you love on them, no matter how much you do, whatever, it doesn't matter. So stop trying to change the mind of people that love to be in darkness. Believe it or not, you got some that they probably going through what you used to go through with trying to get themselves out. And by you being in the midst of where they are, it's irritating. It's irritating them little dark spirits that's in them. So they find themselves, when they see you, it's like an agitation. It's okay. It's okay. Don't try to change nothing. Don't try to change yourself. Don't try to change the way you do things. Still keep that light, because God is going to use that light. He's going to use that light to bring a lot of dead things to life. He's going to use your light to help a lot of people that are sick, that are bound, those that have been battling with depression and different things. He's going to use your light to help those that can't help themselves. He's going to use your light to bring someone that's been battling with depression, anxiety, and even financially, just whatever the case may be. God is going to use that light. So whatever you do, don't dim your light because you're around some darkness. And it's okay. Still, no matter what. I hear people all the time say, I'm not going to nothing. I'm not going to no dead ministry. I'm not going to visit no dead, this and that and the other. If you're the light and you carry the light, carry your light in there. Maybe they need your light. Walk in there. Let your light so shine so that men can know and they glorify your God, not you, but the God in you. They will glorify God and they will be thankful that you have visited. And I told this to one of my family members. You have to be careful how you treat people, because sometimes God will see, he would do things just to see if he could trust you with the lives of others. He said, okay, I had an angel to visit you and you mishandled that angel, and we never know who we're entertaining. That's why you got to be careful. Be careful. You could be entertaining an angel unaware. And I have to tell my family member, God said, good and faithful servant, because you was faithful over those few things. Sometimes God just wants to see how faithful you are over those few things if you're going to mishandle it. Because if you can't handle that small thing, you sure can't handle the big thing. So be careful. You could be entertaining an angel unaware. Being a light carrier it's not always easy. It's not always easy, but for the most part, you know who you are. You know who you are, and you know that sometimes, like with myself, sometimes I could go and I could visit with people, or I could go visit a ministry, and they'd be so excited to see me come, and or either they say, when you coming back? We missed you, da da da, and it be genuine. It doesn't be anything fake. And so when you see people that genuinely love your presence, and they, it's evidence that you've been there and you left a good, not a bad taste in the person's mouth, but a good taste in their mouth. It makes you feel, to me, it makes me feel good that the God in me is shining so bright that it's putting a very, even the sound of the enemy. It's demolishing that joker. It's destroying the serpent's eggs every time every time that joker hear me come, and he turned to something different, because you know why? Because light and darkness can't dwell together. And so anytime I mentioned to someone, I said, anytime you go into a place or you go around people and you carrying this light and somebody get irritated with you and they start talking and doing crazy things, it's your light, baby. Don't you put your light out for nobody. You keep shining that light even brighter. Turn that joker on beam. Turn it on beam, baby. Put the eyes of the devil out. Put it out. Don't you dim your light for nobody. If they can't stand your light, tell them to put some shades on or put a blanket over their head. But don't you dim your light for nobody. I don't care who it is or what it is. Don't you dim your light. You turn that joker on beam. And then you keep it moving no matter what, because I'm going to tell you something. It's someones that need that light that you carry. And most of the time, people can get so familiar with you. They get so familiar with you, and they want you to to dummy down to their way of thinking and doing things. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah, I compromised before, but I ain't compromising now. And you got to tell that old dumb slew-footed devil, hey, I ain't compromising. I ain't compromising my anointing. I ain't wasting no oil. I ain't dimming my light. I ain't doing none of that. And if you don't like it, you take it up with God. Okay, so I just want to say to you, no matter what, don't you dim your light. If they can't stand your light, then hey, put shades on, baby. Put you some shades on, because my light it's gonna get brighter. It's gonna get brighter and brighter. And if it's too bright for you, put a blanket over your head. Okay, so stop dimming your light just to, make others feel comfortable to be around you. It doesn't matter. That should even give you more fire ammunition to keep it moving. Keep that fire lit. Most of all, you keep that light up. Put that joker on beam, baby. You the light and the salt. This your girl, Rhonda, the light. Where my beamers at? That's beaming that light. Did I tell you this? The reason why your fight is getting harder, because your light is beaming much brighter than it was. And you're going to have that. And you got to have a circle of people around you, or you got to be connected with somebody, whether it's a mate, whether it's a friend, whether it's family members, whether it's whatever it is, your friends, or whatever the case may be. People that you do business with, they got to have their head on swivel. They got to have their head in the right place, because if not, man, they would get you knocked off. Literally, they would literally get you knocked off, because they're on something else, or they're materialistic, and they whine about everything. You need somebody. But I'm telling you, this is the wrong time to have the wrong mate, the wrong friends, the wrong people in ministry. This all the above. This the wrong time. That's why God had Gideon to just cut down his army, because he knew when the push come to shove, half the people that was with him was not going to be ready. So a lot of people that's with you, whether it's a mate, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whatever it is, he know the ones that are going to be down with you, and he know those that are going to run your name down. He know that. So I just want to encourage you, no matter what, come on, light beamers, let me tell you this. Don't you give in to the enemy. Don't you allow that joker to rock your boat. Don't you allow him to dim your light, because a lot of times when things like that start happening, people that's not spiritual, they won't understand, because it was told to me some years ago by a male, why is the enemy started messing with your stuff, but he ain't messing with mine? Because you ain't doing nothing. You're not a threat to him. You ain't doing nothing. You doing what he wants you to do. So of course he not gonna mess with you, and he not gonna mess with your stuff, okay? Because you doing exactly what he wants you to do. But when you are a beam carrier, a light carrier, a salt carrier, he gonna keep coming. And those that are around you, if they corner minded, they ain't gonna see. They're gonna only see the things of the flesh, because the flesh cannot comprehend nothing when it comes to the light and when it comes to the spirit, because God is spirit. The God in you is spiritual. That's why the fight is getting so intense. So don't give up. Just don't give up. Just change your posture. Can I tell you that? Change your posture. And also don't allow nobody to get in your ear and say, well, the Lord ain't telling you now. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. Lord ain't telling you that. You talking out of your flesh, because it's something that you want. Just be quiet, because I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing from God and God alone. I ain't trying to hear from you. I want to hear from some beamers. Where you beamers at?